making no sense.
Because men are pedophiles. You keep saying
she thinks all men are pedophiles.
Erroneous!
You think me and Jeff are also P-words?
Talk about Jeffrey Epstein's Island. Perfect example right there.
Let's see argument.
Hey everybody, double upload today because I'm gonna be reacting to a Fresh and Fit podcast episode. This OnlyFans star, or whatever the f she is, calls all men pedophiles.
For the proofs that you can provide that all men are P-words.
Because men are pedophiles. You keep...
Yeah, you're just... That's a restatement. That's just a
restatement
of the position.
Andrew, this entire conversation, have you guys been focusing on fertility and women being innocent and malleable without a history?
Why is that?
Just call yourself, say that you want to have a fresh meat.
What does that have to do with anything?
Just say it. You like young girls. All of you like girls. Andrew, yes you do.
No. Listen to you. You say that you all like young girls and little girls. So let me ask the question back to you. Why is it that in the public school system, so many women are having sex with underage boys?
Not like men are women and having investing girls.
It's an epidemic of
I don't know if I can say that.
Biblical proportions. Why is that happening? Is that because all women are P-words?
Repeat the question.
Why is there such an epidemic, an overwhelming epidemic of women inside of the school system having sex with underage boys, sometimes as young as 13, 12 years old, in order to get their rocks off? Why is it when they're in a position of power and authority over young men, they essay them constantly? What is that because all of them are P-words?
That's a really great question, because I'm also wondering that with men and young girls.
It's power of authority, exactly what you're saying.
So my question is, again, is it because all women are P-words, or isn't it?
It's because if you're in a power of authority, if you have a place of authority, you're going to do it. That's what you're saying. Women do it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm asking you to answer my question. Don't reframe my argument. Just answer to the argument.
He's asking her a question, I'm pretty sure, right?
I'm like,
what is the reason?
Just answer to the argument. Is the reason that so much essay happens in schools from female teachers to young boys because all women are P-words?
No, but men are.
No.
Okay, I'm going to answer
so what's your evidence then? I just gave you a huge swath of evidence.
Because it is in men DNA to want to conquer and dominate. And what is easy to conquer and dominate? Young girls.
Erroneous! Okay, so what's
erroneous?
Can I answer?
What is your evidence for any of this?
Jeff, you gotta understand, bro. When the cards are flipped around, they don't know how to answer the question.
Literally every crime committed with a man raping, molesting a girl. Literally the women that are
there's that radical feminist.
That right there, boys, it's the crazy double standard that they're trying to show.
For what you're saying is true.
Of what? Men molesting.
She thinks all men are pedophiles.
No, that all men are P-words because some men do horrible things. What's the evidence?
Literally,
what is it?
How when the women do the same action, it is not the same thing. I don't get it.
Make a quick point, please.
She literally was the one to tell us that there are more women who are now teaching because of certain gender roles. I believe that was actually you. So that is why there's
please make your point quick.
That is why there's a higher epidemic with women doing these things to young boys. That is why. But you're not even able to repeat that statement, so you are literally making no fucking sense. If you use your own fucking knowledge and your own reasoning, then you would make sense, and this would no longer be a fucking argument.
I don't know what you.
I still don't understand what the argument was.
Let me ask a couple clarifying questions.
Yeah.
So, is it genuinely your position that you think that all men are pedophiles?
I think the vast majority, yes. Innately, yes. Biologically, yes. I think that if they were the opportunity to get away with having sex with a 15-year-old girl with no repercussions, they would do it. Yes.
What's the evidence for that?
You have no evidence for this.
This entire conversation.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's not.
I like this girl. I like her.
Infidelity. It's fallacious. What's the evidence that I can look at right now that proves your point?
Fuck you, Simps.
What are you even talking? Look at.
I'm talking about evidence.
Well, hold on.
Do you have any or not?
Yeah. So let's talk about Jeffrey Epstein's Island. Perfect example right there.
So that's some men do.
I've heard it, boys.
That is men. That is a bunch of elite men. You don't see women going over the fuck little boys. It's a bunch.
Would you do it, boys? Would you do it?
Can you ever sit down? Can you ever sit down?
It's a bunch of men going to fucking Lolita's Island or going on Lolita Express, going to St. James, and it's men fucking girls.
Who recruited for Epstein? Was it a woman who recruited for Epstein?
Yes. They worked in tandem. Her father was
so
the
why would
her
a
father
woman be helping him do
her
that?
father,
She
if
was
you
also
actually
a
knew
P-word,
about
right?
them, you would know that her father was a Fed, and he's the one who created the whole thing. Jeffrey got involved with it later.
Okay, so on the Ghislaine Maxwell, can you answer to why it was that Ghislaine Maxwell was recruiting for this P-word island if she wasn't a party to it as well?
Both working in tandem.
Right, so this is not evidence.
But who's
all men are
fucking?
P-words.
Who
this is
is
absurd,
fucking?
and you're an idiot.
What
Who
does
is
that
fucking?
have to do
Who's
with
doing
anything?
the raping? It's
Well,
not the
I
women.
would say that the women inside the public
It's not
school
the
system tend to do
women,
a
Andrew.
whole lot
It's
of
not
that.
the
Wouldn't you
women.
agree?
It's not the women. It's not the women
Well,
coming
then
to
why
St.
is there
James.
so many teachers
Women
getting
are
arrested
not.
for,
Answer
you
the
know,
question.
essaying
Why
little
is there
boys?
so many men flying to St. James Island? Why isn't it women going to fuck
Those
little
men
boys?
suck.
I
But they're not all men.
All
They're
those
not
women
normal.
who were recruited by another woman?
Blah blah. God, you're not even answering the question. You're like
Yeah.
harping
Did.
on one very specific thing.
You brought up the specific thing.
Yeah, and you keep talking about Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, but that's
Who
because
is fucking
that was
the kids?
recruitment agent for the P-word.
Who
meaning
is having
she was
sex
also
with
a P-word.
children?
She participated
It's not
in
women.
this.
It's
so
not
this is
women.
not evidence that all
Women
men
aren't
are
driving
P-words.
to St. James.
It's ridiculous.
It's not happening.
So your position is you think the majority of men are P-words?
Yeah.
Said all, but yeah.
Biologically,
And
innately, yes.
From what I could tell, you think me and Jeff are also P-words? Is that what you're... That's basically what you said.
There are outliers, and I hope you are one of them.
But you just said if I have this,
Andrew, do you have like a smoking gun on this? Because
How is she still on the show?
I've already given the
Yeah,
smoking
Andrew,
gun.
you gotta save this,
I see more
Andrew.
SA coming out of the public school system between females who have a
Lie.
power differential between young boys. They molest them at
Oh, that's not a lie.
massive, monstrous rates. It's incredible. 2, you've offered no counter evidence.
I have. I
that
literally just
men,
about St. James
that the
Island.
majority. Hang on. Let me finish. You have not offered a single shred of evidence that the majority of men in society are P-words. Can you offer that evidence without restating the position and saying because of this conversation? Give me the evidence.
Yeah, I just told you St. James Island, Hollywood, hello.
That's not evidence that
Yes,
most men are
it
P-words.
is. How is that? There is nothing of a better evidence
bro.
than St. James Island.
Because
I
a thing
don't
happens
fucking
doesn't
get
make it an
Is
argument.
that evidence that most
How
men
is that
are
not
P-words
evidence?
because
Tell me how
some
that's
men
not
do bad
fucking
things?
evidence.
How does that mean most men do bad things?
Yeah. So
She's saying a very general thing. Just
you were
because this
trying to
one
make
thing
a
happened
point
doesn't mean it's
with
true.
Incredibly bad faith, like trying to ask us a question to try to
Just because there's one island with crazy people doesn't mean
like,
every man is a pedophile.
super bad faith. You've been bad faith this entire show.
just a crazy argument.
I honestly think you're intentionally trolling now. You like chilled out
she
for a little bit,
definitely
but now
has
you're
been.
back to fucking troll. I don't even think it's trolling. I just actually think you're.
Oh yeah, look at that
misandrous and you
smile,
hate
look at
men,
that smirk. She's
frankly,
definitely
because
trolling at this point.
holding the position that most or all men
yeah.
are pedophiles is an incredibly sexist statement to make. It's incredibly misandrous. You're pathologizing. First off, you're attempting to pathologize men who have a preference for younger women. Keyword women.
Fresh meat, malleable, young pussy.
All right, get off the show. Get the fuck off the show. Leave.
This is Sparta!
Oh.
Get off the show.
Thank God.
Out you go.
So much.
Out you go.
Thank God.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah, in my opinion, it's definitely justified. She
Ridiculous.
was making
I
extreme
just-
claims,
bro.
and we never want
Also, one of the comments
extremists.
said-
Not in the men community and not in the female community. That is not advocacy for anything.
Because we like fertility cuteness argument of small. Yeah, I meant smaller than me. I don't want a gal that's 6'4" is what I was suggesting in Antenna Bay. I think it's kind of cute when a woman's not
ridiculous,
6'4", 220. And thank you for doing that. She was terrible.
Here.
Wow.
She was too much.
Wait, Mia, do you want to just sit over there in her seat? You might want to wipe it. You may want to wipe it down with some sort of
seriously.
antiseptic wipe.
Can you sage that chair?
Yeah, I'm like,
No, I really want to save myself.
I'm fucking dead.
yeah, switch the
Goddamn.
Very unusual.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this was extreme.
I was just like boiling. And I was like,
This was extreme.
instantly, it's just the whole room is just like, whew.
I'm just
Wow.
gonna say, like, I think it's really interesting that she was putting so many words into everybody else's mouths. I don't.
Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. If you support and appreciate what I do, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. The best way to support me is to actually watch another video. And I'ma see you all next time, motherfuckers.